Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a chilling Japanese tradition, one that blurs the line between superstition and something far more real. It's a story that might make you think twice the next time you look in a mirror. So, dim the lights, get comfortable, and let's get started. In Japan, there's a long-standing custom that when someone passes away, all the mirrors in the house must be covered. The belief is rooted in Shinto traditions, which hold that mirrors, or kagami, are sacred objects capable of capturing and reflecting not just images, but souls. They are seen as gateways, portals between our world and the spiritual realm. After a death, the soul of the deceased is believed to linger for a period, often 49 days, before moving on. An uncovered mirror, it is said, could trap this wandering spirit, preventing it from finding peace and binding it to the physical world forever. It's a powerful belief, a gesture of respect to help the departed on their final journey. But what happens when this ancient warning is ignored? Our story takes us to the historic city of Kyoto, specifically to a quiet apartment in the Sakyo ward. In 2018, a young woman was living there, and she had just lost her beloved grandmother. The family had observed all the traditional rites, but back in her own apartment, the young woman was grieving. She was modern, practical, and didn't pay much mind to what she considered old-fashioned superstitions. The mirrors in her home, including a large one in the bathroom, remained uncovered. She thought nothing of it. That was her first mistake. The first few nights after her grandmother's passing were filled with a quiet sadness. But then, something strange began. It started subtly, a faint sound that she would dismiss as the building settling or the wind outside. It was a soft tapping sound, rhythmic and persistent, that seemed to come from the bathroom every single night. It sounded almost like fingernails, gently tapping against glass. She checked for leaks, for drafts, for anything that could explain the noise, but found nothing. The tapping continued, a nightly reminder that something was amiss. A few days later, things escalated. One morning she woke up and felt a strange chill in the air. As she got out of bed, her foot brushed against something damp on the floor. She looked down and froze. A set of small, wet footprints led from the bathroom, across her bedroom floor, and stopped right beside her bed. She followed the trail back to its source, the large bathroom mirror. Her heart pounded in her chest, but it was the next detail that truly terrified her. The footprints weren't leading asterisk from asterisk the mirror. They were leading asterisk to asterisk it. The toes were pointed toward the glass, as if someone had walked backward from her bedside and stepped directly into the mirror itself. From that day on, the apartment felt different. It felt occupied. The young woman started experiencing things she couldn't explain away. She would catch glimpses of movement in her peripheral vision, always near a reflective surface. The most unnerving part was when she looked into the mirror. Sometimes, for just a split second, she would see her own reflection with her grandmother's eyes. And then came the blinking. She would be staring at her reflection unblinking, only to see the image in the mirror blink slowly back at her. It was her face, her features, but it wasn't her in control. She felt like she was sharing her own reflection with the lingering spirit of her grandmother. The terror peaked on the 7th night after the footprints appeared. The woman was huddled in her bed, too afraid to sleep, listening to the incessant tapping from the bathroom. Tap, tap. It was louder this time, more frantic. Suddenly, a loud cracking sound echoed through the apartment, sharp and violent, like a gunshot. It was followed by an unnerving silence. The tapping had stopped. Hesitantly, she crept toward the bathroom. A single, jagged crack ran down the exact center of the mirror, from top to bottom. The silence was more deafening than the noise had ever been. She couldn't take it anymore. The next day, she packed her bags and left the apartment, breaking her lease and never looking back. The apartment in Sakyo Ward remained vacant for some time. Eventually, new tenants moved in. They don't hear any tapping, and they haven't seen any strange reflections. But they have reported something peculiar. On cold mornings, when the bathroom mirror fogs up with steam, a clear handprint sometimes appears on the glass. The strange thing is, the handprint looks like it's being pressed against the mirror from the inside. What do you think? Was it just grief and an overactive imagination? Or did her grandmother's spirit truly get trapped inside that mirror? Every culture has its own dark legends and superstitions about death and what comes after. I'd love to hear about the ones from your country. Drop a comment below with your country, and in a future video, I'll explore its darkest legend. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't want to miss our next journey into the unknown. Stay safe, and maybe cover your mirrors.